Remember, Perlita and Bernard, when you do your little broadcast of the remote control 2, that also is a sign that you're a pedophile, rapist, murderer, thief, Dave. The same with you, Joe. So, ladies and gentlemen, we caught crazy Perlita again in her lies with the Bernard and her fag inbreed pack. Yelling and screaming in her broadcast again. Same process as usual with Perlita, because that group still doesn't understand the meaning of the word no. So Karen, Dawn, Perlita, murderers. Harry J. Race is a murderer. So is Bernard de la Carney, Red Randy Carney. Team football of fail 3 times. Ellery. And the 61 Oyster Cracker Man. You guys are fags that do not understand the word no. So, GPS Paso Robo Rapist Night, you might as well just admit you're a rapist, murderer, and thief. Whispering Faggot of Fairmount. Indian Vader. So how many parents did you kill to get your shit game going there, Dave? Man. How many other children? Steve Jones and Morgan. But there's crazy Perlita again. Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, so on and so forth. But have you got in stirrups yet, Perlita? You know, produce more. Or the Negro ghetto life and shit without them. Maybe the problem is for Perlita and Bernard is that your Carney Show act has always been stupid and dumb and a lie. Because Harry, Joe, Bernard, you were never a blue. You were never a blue, Perlita and Don. Too bad you're a psychopath nutter, Bernard. But like I said, they made it for your delusion and you look pretty fucking stupid. With your supposed superiority claims, but yap all you want, Perlita, your lies, but you're not my mama. And nice, no, your acting sucks. And El Cortez there and their claims of the red. You guys are fucking stupid as fuck, man. And that guy's obsession and shit. But whatever. Hover. How much money have you spent, Perlita? You pretty much got to be going broke on this one. So I hope the shit-stained Indian Joe, the Britches there. Britches, the rapist. See, Perlita is the liar with Ellery. Because she was not the girl on the ground. She's not the Fountain Girl either. She's all up in everybody's shit. You fat people, it's not going to make you thin, Perlita. It's just going to make you look stupid. Maybe get a job or something, Perlita, with your friends or, you know. Because your military operation is kind of stupid and shitty. Trying to take over everybody's shit, Perlita. But we now know who the mass murderers are. Dave and Perlita and the murderer Harry. Look how many people's names are all like 5 letters and shit. Stanley and Joe's got one more. But Karen, Harry, and all them, Dave, all the same numbers and shit. Groups of, they attack the ones with four children. Then the Oyster Cracker Man tries to say there was only like 3. It's all like, you're all like fucking delusional. There was only one and you guys killed it. And Perlita, you're a dumb fuck. That's why you don't want to come moving through with your Negroes into places you don't know anything about and try to take over cities that were set in by different cultures and stuff. You're trying to take over an idea, Perlita, by some older men and some older families that know some things about what happened out here. And the more you broadcast your shit with Bernard, the dumber you look with Elton and Ellery and shit. Don't you understand there was an argument in several states over this, Perlita, because Joe Zillig is a faggot, murderer, and thief? There's arguments over it and overseas if you'd been paying attention, Perlita, because they did stupid shit over there. They said in Google to give you guys one chance on Pickens Street and Jamaica Street to get it figured out. The military gives people one chance. If you fuck up Perlita and Dave and Harry, Joe and Bernard, and you abuse children and they have evidence of it, they tell the groups of you to fuck off. Okay? So when Ellery and whoever went down to Satellite Beach, it means it probably was set up there, and then you got one set up here too. Okay, Perlita, maybe one possibly in Colorado, but I don't know. But the whole point is that it proves that the Team Michigani came down to steal it, Perlita. That's why it doesn't work like where it was as well as it used to, okay? Because it proves that spoiled Perlita and Ellery of Team Fag had to put up their supposedly making their demands to have the fixed or having people do it. But get this, Perlita, Bernard, and Ellery. If you kill the people or torture them to death, they can't do it. So you can hog tie somebody, Perlita, right? And torture them, or like what you're doing, broadcast and lie about it, but you're torturing. Here, like I said this before, people know you're running a torture device, Perlita, and you think they're stupid. We don't have to help you. Get it? But see, if you need something done and you're making a torture demand and you hog-tie somebody and they can't move their hands and their legs, how can they perform the tasks they need to get done? So, Perlita life, El Cortez team there, when you take a city hostage, Negroes and whatnot, or a military base, and you're making demands, how can they do it if they're all held hostage? So, Robo Knight and Teleman, if you commit a terrorist attack against a hospital or a school and you hold it hostage and you make demands of the doctors to heal you, but you hog-tie them and they can't move the scalpel or do anything, and they don't have, what, are you expecting some great spiritual mental power to heal you? So, Perlita and Ellery, if you're in Don Wiley and your team, their team eye poke and chin poke, don't you think if some people need to do things with their eyes and you poke out their eyes, they won't be able to perform that here, fly the ship while I'm poking your eye? Understand? You can't, it doesn't work there. You know, the way you are behaving, Perlita, and the people that support you and your team over there proves you're rapists, murderers, and faggot thieves. It was never yours, Perlita. It was never the Robo Knights. It was never Joe's before. It was never Ellery's. It was never Bernard's. It was never any of the group of you who are pretty much fighting over it. It never belonged to the Negroes. No, Perlita. You people murdered children, Perlita. You destroyed the dollhouse with Red Randy and the hillbillies. It didn't belong to the hillbillies, Perlita. It didn't belong to any of you. You snuck into people's houses while it was dark with the other hillbilly inbreds, and, you know, you're... It's not my problem, Karen, that you fell in love with that thing. And it runs around and stalks people's daughters and all that shit. And then Perlita, is one of the hillbilly cheerleaders with the nasty, gross Julie thingy there, pretending to be a blue with Red Randy and all that nasty shit. How about this, Perlita? How about you and your friends get off the spice, get off the meth, get off the heroin, get off the crack, get off off of that nasty shit, heroin. Just get off this shit. Maybe that will help you. See, Perlita, if you tell people that I use meth, crack, heroin, cocaine, and I don't, then I don't have to help you. Understand? Understand how the con and grift and scam breaks down the lotto of Elton and all you guys breaks down. See, Perlita, if I was never a blood crip or MS-13 before, that means I don't have to help you because I don't know their customs and their style. Just like country and western, because I was never country and western. See how your faggot minister is so fucking delusionally obsessed with trying to force people to sleep with it? LGBT. See, I was never LGBT. So how would I understand your cause, Perlita, if I'm never gay? That's why I don't wave the little rainbow flag. That's why I know dude stole it. I'm the experimentator. So, Perlita, if you make fun of the Disney people, the Disney kids, and the SeaWorld, and the Novas, and the PBSs, and pretty much all the stuff, the educational stuff that Kim and some of those girls wanted to set in and get it to work and had it working, like Aina and you know, some other mothers and families, and you guys came in and fucked it all up and turned them into inbreeds, Carney Bernardi, with your crappy circus, or Elton with the circus, and I was never in the circus, Bernard, so how would I know? Don't you get it, Bernard? I don't have to fucking help you, Bernard, because we weren't fucking Carney Circus, faggot. Don't you understand, Bernard? Perlita, you people stole shit, you super massive abusers, and fucked it up. That's why you're getting a tank, Bernard and Joe, Dave, Perlita, Dawn, Elton, because you like your own shit stank filth with Indian Joe. See, Joe, if I'm not Indian, then how can I be an Indian? Get it? Yeah, I can be retarded too, huh? Mental. But I'm not. I'm not really disabled. I'm not like that. But I can act like it too, right? And then guess what, Perlita? Like you're faking it all out and lying and shit. I don't have to fucking help you. And then people who realize that, you know, people that have the right to survive. Okay, Perlita, but everybody has the right to survive. Military, police, firefighters, doctors, all the NASA, the feds, the private contractors, the tech companies. And, you know, you guys get to go roam around crybabying. I'm homeless. But, you know, there's people all around helping you to survive. They gave you your right to survive. They gave you people your right to faggotry. They gave everybody, but you know, but still the groups of you with your war protest, it's not good enough. Supposing that you guys are still rude to those people that give you clothes, food, hardly any thank yous, whatever. What about those people's right to survive, Perlita? See why you don't want to do street urban warfare? Especially when those guys came up through LA and, you know, like riots and shit. But they're my right to survive even though they're paying for me to eat. Football, OJ, the Jacksons. I'm so sick of that shit, Perlita, and that fucking cockamamie, fake, false, bullshit attitude. And then the Negroes want to go, well, we were actually more civil. Well, where's your British fellow African Americans? Because they don't behave like that. Oh, that's right. They weren't jungle ghetto style urban gangster. So you guys killed those ones too, right? Maybe that's why they don't come and visit here, because they know the group of you are nutter. That's gotta be it. Do you know I've proven, Perlita, basically that their outburst, their tribal war outburst is nothing but a fucking complete false, fake fucking drama to fight a war because they destroyed their own fucking nation. Same with Jamaica. It's bullshit. You know why they're like that? They don't want to evolve. They want to grift people.